Good morning, everyone. My task for today is to discuss market segmentation, branding, and positioning. There are three pillars of marketing strategy. First, we have here market segmentation, branding, and positioning. Let's talk about first market segmentation. This is the process of dividing a broad market into smaller, more defined groups of consumers who share common needs, behaviors, or characteristics. Market segmentation, it will answer the question, who will buy these products? Who are your target markets? There are types of segmentation. First is the demographic, which is the age. It consists of age, gender, income, education, and occupation. Also, we have here geographic, which is consists of location, climate, urban or rural. Then the psychographic, the lifestyle, values, and personality. Also, we have here the behavioral. So you need to do the usage rate, the brand loyalty, and benefit thought. But the main objective of the market segmentations is to identify and group customers with similar needs, preferences, or behaviors so that a business can design and deliver products, services, and marketing strategies that match them more effectively. Also, the purpose of market segmentation is to identify the most valuable customers group, target or the target markets that a company can serve effectively. Next is the branding. Branding is about creating a unique identity and emotional connection with customers. It goes beyond the product or service and builds associations in the customer's mind. The branding, it will answer the question what and why. What will be your product and why you choose this product? Okay, and there are key elements of branding. Okay. The key elements of branding we have here brand identity, so the name of your product, the logo of your product, colors, tagline, and design. For example, the BDO. The BDO do have name which is BDO. It has also a logo, colors, and tagline which is we find ways. And let's proceed to brand personality, human like traits. Example here is Apple, which is innovation or innovative, Nike, which is inspirational, Dove, which is caring. Also, we have brand equity, the value a brand adds to a product, which is to trust, recognition, and loyalty. And also the brand promise, which what customers can consistently expect. What can we expect with this product? The purpose is to differentiate the company and foster loyalty. Next, let's proceed to positioning. Positioning defines how a brand is perceived in the minds of the target audience relative to competitors. Also, positioning will answer the questions, how will you encourage the customer to buy your products? We have here the steps in positioning. Okay. So first is identify the target market based on the segmentation or the market segmentation. So you need to identify who are your target market and analyze competitors' positioning. Your competitors. So you need to analyze that. Define your unique value proposition or UVP. Craft a positioning statement. Example, for your health conscious millennials. Or brand offers organic, ready to eat meals that are both convenient and sustainable, unlike fast food chains that sacrifice health for speed. Also, we have here the consistently communicate and deliver the positioning through messaging, pricing, distribution, and customer experience. Also, the purpose of positioning is to occupy a clear, desirable, and distinct place in a customer minds. Okay. So examples of market segmentation, branding, and positioning. So let's have with the Starbucks. Starbucks target urban, middle to high income professionals and students. Also, the branding, it promotes itself as premium, community oriented, and experience driven. We also have positioning, which is the Starbucks position itself as the third place between home and work, not just coffee, but a lifestyle. In short, segmentation knows or know your market, branding builds your identity, and positioning create your space in people's mind. Thank you.